Hey, all, welcome back to another episode of the Awesome Life podcast. I'm Karen Stultz, and today my awesomeness guest is me. I'm your awesome guest today, and I'm so grateful to have you part of my world. Without you, could not be going on. And yeah, I do preach in my work that everything comes from inside, and it does. But we need sometimes to have that support from outside to help us be clear, to create that focus, to have the fun, and to set things in motion to create the financial freedom that can help you live your awesome life with all of the joy and fulfillment and peace and financial freedom that you are looking for. You know, for me, I work individually with spiritual entrepreneurs, helping them create a full and abundant lifestyle, to help them understand that they don't have to work as hard as they do. They don't have to play the bright, shiny object, grabbing at all of the bright, shiny objects going on around. It is getting clear. And honestly, when we start grabbing at different things, we start looking at different things, we start saying, well, maybe this is the best way. Maybe that's the best way. Maybe that's the best way. Well, that's true. But if you try to do all of them at the same time, nothing gets done, right? Now, if you have not been in my world a very long time, then let me tell you about what awesome is. An awesome life success is one where you are living your lifestyle and your lifestyle business on your terms instead of somebody else's. It is providing you and helping you understand how we can create that gratitude to be awesome. Just go out and be awesome in all that you do and all that you are. Because, my friend, you are awesome. Now, awesome is also an acronym for being aware and allowing. That's the A. There is awareness and allowing. And when we are aware of what we're asking for and what is going on inside our head, inside our body, outside our world, outside our physical being, when we are aware and allow what's going on and ask the right questions so that we can make the mindset shift to move into a growth mindset. That is key. We need to be aware and allow a growth mindset to happen so that we can enjoy an awesome life. The W in awesome stands for wellness. You know, if all the money in the world is not going to help if you are not feeling well, right? Being well, taking care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. That is what wellness is all about. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, I notice in myself when I am not feeling well, it is usually because I haven't eaten the right foods that serve my body. I don't go on fasts. I don't deprive myself ever, but I am aware. I do allow, and I recognize that I have made choices that may not have been in my best interest to move forward, to feel healthy. So what happens? I say, okay, I have a choice. I can choose to think differently, create a mindset, rewire that neuro pathways to support me in making better choices and doing it, finding the resources, finding the people who can help support, finding the joy, the awesomeness, and recognize what is out of my control and what is in my control, and making the choice to make it an awesome choice, an abundant choice. So when I find myself not feeling very well, I look at it. Rather than running away from it, look at it. See what it is. What's been going on? Who's been in your life? What is going on in your life that you made the choices that were not in your best interests or my best interests? And then we can choose to do something different. That is part of wellness. The E, the first E is, and awesome, is for environment. What does your environment look like? Is it a cluttered environment? Is it filled with negativity? Is it filled with positivity? Is it light and bright and airy? Or is it dark and dismal and cluttered? Is it surrounded by people that make you feel almost claustrophobic? Or is it open and allowing and comfortable? What kind of clothes are you wearing? What atmosphere are you working in? Who are you hanging out with? And again, awareness and allowing. Number one, awareness and allowing on the environment that you are in. What kind of environment is filling your body, your mind, your soul? Are you a person that likes community, that needs and craves physical people around you, but all those physical people around you are negative and bringing you down? That's not living an awesome life. So again, it's a choice. Sometimes we can't choose the people we hang out with, but we can choose the way we look at it. We can choose the way we take in the energy of those people, of that environment. If it's a cluttered environment, what are we going to do? Organize, which is the O in awesome life. Organize. Or we can just go through and start taking care of the little things. You know, what occurs quite often in my life before I started the Awesome Life Success System, I had a lot of clutter around. And if you just take 5 minutes, I know you can find 5 minutes. Look around, see what you've been putting off. See the pile of papers and just, they're so high, you just say, no, I can't do this. I cannot do this. So you walk away from it and the clutter's still there. It's taking that energy out of you. It's taking the positive energy out of you. So what we do is take 5 minutes. Look at what's going on around you. Look at your environment. And what can you do just for 5 minutes to start to take that first step in cleaning your environment, cleaning the clutter? And for those people who are negative around you, think about it. Take 5 minutes and think about how you can respond to those people who are constantly negative, dragging you down. What can you do? And I can hear you now. I can hear it. I can hear it through the technology here. I can't do anything about the people I work with. They're all so miserable and negative and down. So what can you do to bring up the energy in that area? You can choose to be positive. You can choose to focus on what is good. You can ask a question. If somebody says something very negative or mean, you can respond with, that's interesting. I'll have to think about that, and walk away. See how empowering that is? And if they follow you and say, hey, you don't understand, or you're not doing things right, you're just not doing things right, just stop for a minute, take a breath, take a pause, and just think about your response. And I'll tell you, one of the best things to have people, a negative person, shift in their energy is giving them a smile and just acknowledging that you'll think about it. You'll think about what they say. And just gently remove yourself from that situation. And I'll give you a tip. If you are in a talk and the other person is not giving you a chance to even say, think about it, you have to stand up. I'll give you 3 words that will stop any conversation in its tracks. And just say, I have to pee. 3 words, I have to pee. People understand that. They don't hold it against you. That's how you can remove yourself from a situation that is a little bit more sticky than that. So your environment. S in awesome stands for spirituality or spirit. Our spirit, our guides, our guardian angels, God, Allah, Buddha, whoever you worship, or not. You don't even have to worship. That higher energy that is around all of us, helping us when we ask for it. Our guides are there. Our guides are always with us, and all we have to do is be clear and ask for their support. With the energy and knowledge that they will help. They will help. It's interesting, there is an old way of speaking, an old comment. We're always calling out to God to ask for help, or this energy, whatever it is out there, gods, goddesses, whatever you acknowledge, to ask for help. And we always get the help, and we always get an answer. And sometimes that answer is Not right now. Right now is not the right time to be going after whatever it is that you are looking for. But they're always there, and they will help us by letting us know this is not the right time for you, or it is the right time. Let's go. Let's get this going. And you'll get intuition. You'll get signs all around you as to what the next step is. My guides are here right now helping me do this podcast and this video. And come on over to the YouTube channel and watch the video as well. You can see me in all my glory. Okay, and then of course the organization. And again, give yourself permission to take an hour each day to get organized. Now, if you're like me, that is my lifelong challenge, is to be organized. But by taking an hour each day and getting clear on what I want to have organized and taking the steps forward to start making that organization occur, getting the people in place, calling the right person to help, reaching out for suggestions and masterminds, taking that time to get organized by clearing the clutter or something else. Taking an hour and then celebrating. But we'll get to that at the end of the awesome. And then the M in awesome is money. Bless the money. Money is a good thing. It is the thing that really helps us do more in this world. And for me, every penny that comes into my life, into my world, through my work, a portion of that is given away. I can do more to help children and animals. I give a portion to children and animal organizations, all different kinds of animal organizations and children's organizations, to help improve their lives. So I give a portion of that away, whatever comes in, even if it's just $5, whatever shows up in my world, a portion of that goes out to make the world a better place. And it makes me feel good. It raises the vibration of not only myself, but of the people around you. I don't know if you were aware that when you have a positive vibration and energy about you, that is emanating out into the world at least 30 feet. But guess what? It's also emanating out through the podcast, through technology, through the computer. Our energy is going out into the world. And when we make a difference in our own lives and make us feel good, we can help the rest of the world feel good. And we can feel good with the money that is coming into us so that we can live the awesome life that we want and desire. Because let's be honest, we all want certain things. We all need certain things. We need food. We need health care. We need clothes. We need shelter. We need heat. We need clean water. We need these things to survive. These are survival things. And for a lot of you listening, that may not be in your world at the moment. There may be an issue with trying to have heat or medicine because the money isn't there. And there's a sense of lack that comes in. But if we allow and are aware of how we would like to have it instead, that's what we want to focus on when it comes to money. If we are feeling in a place of lack, it's not here yet. I've tried and tried and tried. It's not here yet. I don't feel awesome. I don't see the money. I don't feel. Notice how that is a negative energy. It's bringing me down. I don't know about you guys. It's bringing me down. And go ahead and make comments because I would really like to hear how you're feeling about it. But being able to indeed take a moment, be aware of what's going on, feeling those feelings of what's going on, and making the choice to shift it. How would you like it to be? What if you had plenty of money to buy these things? What if somebody showed up in your world and you didn't even have to have a cash exchange? There was some sort, as my colleague loves to call it, Janet Uribe calls it, a hippie exchange, where you exchange, you barter. I will give you this, which is equal, not less than, not more than, it's equal to what you're giving me. And accepting it with the joy and the gratitude, because it is joyful. It is awesome to have things come into your world, and all you had to do was put in the order. Invariably, when I was having issues having income, something would come in out of the blue. A check would show up in the mail, or I'd get a thought, this is another place I can look for money. I can find it here. This is someone I can reach out to help me. This is a possibility. Opening up your intuition, becoming aware and allowing that, and then taking the action. That's how we manifest. We get the thought and the feeling behind it, and then we take action. It isn't a case of just saying an affirmation and sitting back and doing nothing. How many of you out there have sat there and said, oh my gosh, I say my affirmations, I am a millionaire, I am a millionaire, I am a millionaire, and I'm not seeing any income coming in. All right, let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. I'm not a millionaire. And the fact is, I don't want to be a millionaire. I want to have the income so that I can travel first class, so that I can have a wonderful home, so that I can do things with and for my friends and family, so I can give more to the organizations that are doing wonderful things for children and animals, so that I can make a difference in this world, so I can pay my virtual assistants what they deserve to help me, so that I can make that difference in the world. That is what my desire is to help those spiritual entrepreneurs create that new money mindset, create new neural pathways to open up and allow the flow to come in with joy. And if you're sitting there and saying, I am a millionaire, there's this little voice. Become aware and allow that little voice behind there saying, you're lying through your teeth, girl. You're not a millionaire. You're not even taking action to become a millionaire. You may be taking action, but it isn't enough to become a millionaire the way you're doing it. Let's be real about what's going on there. So if being a millionaire is something that you desire, in my world, I work with people who are happy to create the six-figure mark on their terms with joy, fulfilling their awesome life. The six figures plus. I love making six-figure plus. Now, the affirmation on that score, if you're not making six figures yet, that's still that little voice is in there saying, you're not doing that. You're not doing that. So this is how you reframe an affirmation. You keep tweaking it. You tweak the affirmations until they feel good. When you are aware and you allow that good feeling inside of you. So for me, my affirmation was, I am taking all of the actions and I am very shortly becoming a six-figure plus mentor. And it feels awesome. How does that feel for you? So just tweak it a little bit. And take it a little bit at a time. You know, just take it a little bit at a time. You can't, as one of my mentors' analogy said, you've never golfed before, and your goal is to get a hole in one, right? No. Your goal is to take it until you are experienced enough, practiced enough, have had the right coaches to help you move towards making that hole in one. Yes, there are those exceptions. Could you do it more than once if you've never golfed before? Maybe, but there are a lot of one-hit wonders in the music world too. I have albums and albums and albums of one-hit wonders. They never had another hit. But that's okay too. They had their one hit, and if they're happy with that, terrific. And if not, it's important to see what actions you can take with joy, with awesomeness, to really make that difference in your life. And the more difference you make in your life, the positive difference in your life, whatever that means for you, that's when you start having that awesome life. And the world around you starts to change. Your environment starts to change because you have a roadmap. You have a roadmap to create that awesome life, to let go of those money blocks, to let go of the issues that may be standing in your way, and just let go of the traumas of lack, of worry, and moving forward. So one of the other tools that I absolutely love, besides affirmations, and actually I'm going to give a little report here in the comments below about how to create a good affirmation. But one of my favorite things is something by Noah St. John. He created Affirmations, which is basically questions. Now, when you ask a question, your subconscious automatically starts looking for the answers. Did you know that? Think about it. I wonder where I put my keys. And all of a sudden, all of these ideas start popping into your head. That's your subconscious, and as well as your guides sometimes coming in and saying, yeah, all right, you didn't ask us, but you might want to check behind the couch. Or were you sitting out? Did you take them out of the car? And all of these ideas start popping up as to where to look for your keys. And that's the same thing with affirmations. So what Noah St. John came up with was asking the question and then letting it go. Letting it go. You asked the question, you asked for the help. Now you can let it go. You've given it out to spirit, you've given it out to your subconscious. Now you can let it go in your conscious. And that is, for example, I wonder why it's so easy for money to find me. I wonder what happens so that I can see a 6-figure plus business. I wonder who will show up in my life so that I can have a 6-figure plus business. And then let it go. Carry on around your day and enjoy. Oh, that's the E in awesome. It is to enjoy, to have fun, to celebrate your wins. You accomplished that 5 minutes in clearing your environment. You accomplished that 1 hour in organizing. You reached out to the people that you needed to reach out to. You took that exercise in keeping you well. You ate a good lunch today. You had breakfast. You enjoyed friends. Enjoy. Celebrate. And you know how you celebrate? Write in your gratitude journal all of the awesomeness that has happened for you today. And if you decide that you would like to work with me or learn more about the Awesome Life Success System or the heart energy techniques or the money clearings, creating a roadmap for your awesome life, I would like to invite you to have a talk. Let's have a 30-minute conversation of what your life could be. Apply for a 30-minute conversation to create a roadmap for your awesome life. No obligation, no sales pitch. If you are interested at the end of that conversation to go on a little bit more than 30 minutes, that's cool. And I will share with you. But other than that, this is a conversation for you and your life and your growth money mindset so that you can enjoy your awesome life and become aware of what that means for you. So until next time, my friends, all of this information, how you can apply for the roadmap to an awesome life, is in the comments below, as well as how to create a good affirmation. And I hope you enjoyed this with just me as your awesome guest, because I love being with you. I'm going to do more of these because they're just plain fun. And I like fun. I like to celebrate and have fun. So until next time, sign up, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you would like to know about. If you like this, if you didn't like this, it's all good. It's all learning information. And that's how we grow, with learning. So until next time, have an awesome life.